Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White. And it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. And for Dallas, the 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward, Washington holding down the 4. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And Jason Kidd inking a multi-year contract extension, Doris. He'll remain the Dallas head coach.
Well, B.A., you have to give Jason a ton of credit for the job he's done with this basketball team. And think about it. Your coach is a Hall of Fame level floor general in his own right. And now your best player, Luka Doncic, is an elite point guard. Just a perfect match.
And here's Thompson for 3. Zach LaVine clears it away. Vucevic with it. Irving picks him up. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
And here's Thompson for 3. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do." So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Patrick Williams.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters. How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Shot's good by Thompson.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's White. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Washington. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Stolen by Gafford. Left side Irving. Launches it. It's tipped.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Desumu, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Ball in for White. Marshall can't hit. The Bulls have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Lively. From the high post, he drills it.
Boy, outstanding decision-making by Dinwiddie. We associate him as a scorer, but what a pretty look.
Count it.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Ball with a steal. To the inside. Here's Smith. Tipped. The 3 from Washington. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead, up. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Lonzo Ball is out there with Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Smith in at the 5, down low.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Marshall. Off the left rim and out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Smith. Dosunmu outside. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Chicago.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Here's Irving. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these two young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
We've got 1:13 left in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now, they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, I haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie, and it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
Here's Levine for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 5. Thompson passes to Gafford from deep three-point land. The shot comes out. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
White, good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Stolen by Giddey. And here's the fast break. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. Giddey against Thompson. And it's Giddey missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 3-point lead. Thompson's shot is off. Giddey against Doncic. And it's Giddey missing. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
Ending the first half with an exclamation point. The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Thompson, small forward. Washington holding down the floor. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the center position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. The Mavericks lead by 7. Here's Irving. Chicago with a rebound. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Here's Thompson. Another one falls for Dallas.
Always ready to rise and fire from anywhere. Thompson's mid-range jumper is pure.
White. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Now that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Irving for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 4. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's LaVine for 3. Ooh, the soft touch of LaVine knocking down the 3.
LaVine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Washington right side. The jumper from the wing off target.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
For the lead. And it's Williams with the bucket inside. Williams has got 8.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Shoots over Vucevic. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, Kyrie Irving's creativity is indisputable. This guy can score it, but he is also an excellent passer.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Kleba comes in for Washington. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Williams. DeSumo, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Here's Smith. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, so quick, so twitchy. Jalen Smith, go ahead.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And the 3 off target. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Kleba. It'll count. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Bulls out in front, up 1. And we're just moments away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White. And it's LaVine in at the 3. Here's Washington. Offensive board. Gafford passes to Doncic. Doncic, count it.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Williams on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Gafford. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. On the wing, LaVine. The 3 ball. And again, Chicago, no good. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And that one's good. Irving.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
The Bulls trail by 4. Williams passes to Giddey. Shot to stop the run. Drops in the three. Giddey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
White, the pass to Levine. Oh, Levine burns him inside. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
Doncic against Williams. Again, the miss by Dallas. Chicago's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's White. Money.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And it's Washington missing. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Levine can't hit. And so it's Dallas with it. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Washington. Pass to Irving. They need this. Yes! And that one brings them within one.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Thompson finds Doncic. Irving up top. Back to Doncic. Levine with a steal. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And time to present our player of the game.